What's up? What's up, everybody? So we're gonna be watching some Florencio files, reacting some back from the past. So we'll start from episode 1, and then we'll just, journey our way through the 300 episodes. That's a lot of episodes. Holy moly. And moving up. I'll be sending Pig some replays soon. And we'll, show him what we've been up to. Let's see. Give it a second while people are coming in. We'll watch probably like an hour. We'll do like an hour of Florencio Files binging. Oh man, it's crazy coming back. I'm gonna see myself not be as good as I am right now. Like, I remember those days. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know. Give you guys some backstory when I can. You never been first? What up, Sage River? Sage River. But yeah, cheers. I've been doing good, Sage River. Especially today. Today's a good day. Did a lot of errands and got a lot of stuff that I needed done. Felt good. Yeah, sage. I figured sage because sage is a color. Yeah, the color of the river. Oh, nice. Yeah, not too many people use that word sage. Usually, you gotta know your colors when people say sage, or usually maybe clothing. When they know clothing has colors. It's like back in StarCraft 1, we would call the green color for the players green, right? Oh, that's green. And then, people would be like, no, that's teal. And we're like, what? Teal? So, does teal mean green? Yeah, we would. So, yeah, so in StarCraft 1, it's not green, it's teal. Which is not common color that you would, run into. Don't you love cheese? I love cheese. Love me some cheese. Love me some nachos with some guacamole. Delicious. Yeah, have you seen Sage River? Have you seen the Florencio Files? Have you seen all of them? Or have you seen some of them? Get your dictionary out. So, shoot. My favorite cheese, which I haven't had yet, is donkey cheese. Am I Mexican? Yeah, I'm Mexican. Water. Oh, no, I don't have water right now. Okay. You're English? Yeah, I'm from Cali. I was raised over here in the city of angels, which I haven't seen an angel out here yet. But yeah,
ourselves some Fleur.
they're out there. They're out there. Let's see here. put this down here for now. So I might have to be in a different location because of the replay. I believe Pig is right here, so I'm gonna have to be somewhere else. And we'll react to it. Flow files is what brought you here originally. You like the strategies, or you like the synergy that me and Pig have? Pig is such a comedian. He's like the stand-up comic of StarCraft. Which Florencio Files is my favorite? I would probably say, if I had a favorite, due to the chaoticness of things, is when Pig did a Florencio Files as he's eating chili. So one day he had to eat chili. And as he was eating chili, he was casting the Florencio Files, and he was starting to get woo. Oh, that was an episode right there. That was hilarious. Oh man, that's probably one of the funniest ones, by far. I was like, damn, he's eating some chili. He's going on that other level. He's ascending. Yeah. Which one is your guys' favorite? Good evening. Was it Turquin bread? Turquin bread? Yeah. Okay, we're gonna start it in 2 minutes. Let me go get some water, and then we're gonna start this bad boy up. Let's see. Get some. Okay. Let's go. You like the ones where I did the recall? Did a lot of recalls. Yeah, so a little backstory. I used to play in Heart of the Swarm. I used to do a lot of Phoenix plays, and then I used to do a lot of Oracle plays. And then I ran into Haas, and I was like, "Who's this guy? He's doing Oracles too. That's cool." I'm like the only one out here doing Oracles, like mass Oracles. Rotterdam was doing Phoenix DTs at the time. He loved his Phoenix DTs. And I loved my Oracles. And then Haas loved his Oracles. And so there was, so then in, what was it? At the beginning of Legacy of the Void, I did some cheesy builds, some Nexus-ish kind of builds. And since, I was like, oh, let me go show Rotterdam. So I was like, hey, Rotterdam, cast this replay. And so he casted the replay, and he was really liking it, and he was like, he gave me some instructions. He's like, oh, you should send this to Pig. He said, go tell Pig that I said to cast this replay. And I was like, okay. I was like, who's Pig? I didn't know who Pig is at the time. I wasn't big in the scene or anything. I was just that one without really outside knowledge of, what the community does or thinks as a whole. I was just in that, like, don't know anything but, what is it? The public chat. That's all I knew. General chat, which I didn't go there. I was like, we don't go to general chat. Um, so that was all I knew. It's like I thought it was just, the normal people in the channels, and then we had general chat. Never want to go to. I'll never send anybody to general chat. Not even my worst enemy. Uh, but so I was like, okay, let me go find out who Pig is. And I found out he's a streamer, and he's a pro gamer, Zerg pro gamer. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, let me see how I can contact him. So I messaged him, like, hey, Rotterdam wants me to send you a replay. And it just so happened that somebody was watching my stream at the time as I was doing these builds, and a grandmaster player was like, "Oh, you know what? Let me do this. Let me try this." And that person did it to Pig. That person did it to Pig, and Pig got rushed. He's like, "Oh, what's this? What's this Nexus doing in my base?" And for some reason, his reaction was, let's wall ourselves in. Let's make sure nothing comes in from the front, right? So he walls the pylon in the front of his natural, so nothing comes in at his choke. And then he's looking at the Nexus like, what is that? What's going on? He's confused, and all of a sudden, he got unconfused, and he realized he was in Dicktown, and he just was like, what the hell? And people were like, oh, that you got beat by Florencio's build. And he's like, well, who's that? Who's Florencio? And it just happened that I messaged him a few days before already. So when he saw my message, he's like, are you the guy that does the thing? I was like, yeah, that's my build. I was like, I got other builds too, if you want to see them. He's like, yeah, you know what? Send them. Send me your builds. Send me some of your replays, your fun replays that you think is fun. And I was like, okay, I'll send you some. And so this is the start of 300 episodes, right? We didn't know it was going to be 300 episodes. We didn't know it was going to be that big of a series. It's just the synergy was right on both mine and Pig's. Mutual collab. We just mixed well in our, I guess, formula of entertainment. So yeah, and I very much respect that it's a fun show and people love the show, and that's why I work hard on getting better. I'm trying to get better, and so I can play better players, but play it in my way, but as fast as them. And that's always my mission. But it's also so that I can show you guys some fun games of StarCraft. My most enjoyed, funnest game I have, that I enjoy playing all the time. I just want to show the StarCraft I see and love. And I was really glad that I was able to have an outlet for that, because it was just, I've been playing some StarCraft 1 with the passion, and I was playing in my own way for a long time, that I wanted to share the things that I learned and experienced, and that development of long-term knowledge of just StarCraft battles. I took that to StarCraft 2, so a lot of my StarCraft 2 is built off of my StarCraft 1, my build patterns, things like that, my mentality, my mindset, how we played more aggressive in StarCraft 1 versus StarCraft 2. It was way more technical in StarCraft 1 than StarCraft 2. And so I was able to build on those already. So when I went to StarCraft 2, I was learning just the overall matrix of it, at least on the Protoss side. but not on the mechanics side, because we didn't really know about mechanics back then with StarCraft One. At least not the normies. The normies, we didn't know about. We didn't even see the hotkeys, so we didn't even know such hotkeys. I was like, hotkeys, what? I was confused in part two. I was like, hotkeys? What are you talking? Because I was like, well, if I change those now, I was like, I got like years of built-in of the hotkeys. I ain't gonna change the hotkeys. That's crazy. But I changed them for you guys for the Florencio files. There's a part of my time where I'm like, you know what? Everybody's clowning on my hotkeys. If there's one place that I can show growth in the Florencio files as time goes, is the hotkeys. I'll get my stubbornness off and show what I got. I took that very to heart, and my efforts are showing progress, and so I'm happy with it. But yeah, I definitely took it as a challenge. you know. But yeah, so this is what happened after that. Pig got some replays, and this is the first episode. StarCraft 1 is so much more micro intensive. It really is. Plus, your units are just going somewhere you don't even tell them to go. I'm like, what are you doing over there? You guys, get over here. Dragoons are over there just like flocking somewhere. Other ones are lost. Other people are still at home. It's you have to. The hotkeys are different. Yeah, it was a different time. Still is, because it's still a popular game, which I'm gonna jump into here and there. I'll jump into some StarCraft 1. And we'll have some StarCraft 1 battles. I'll try to get a little unrusty of that. Your mechanics overall are improving pretty regularly. I take them serious. That's why I take them serious. And it's like when you hit the weights, you hit the gym. If you hit the gym hard the first day, you look at the mirror, you're not gonna see the results. But if you keep doing it, after like a month, you're going to start seeing results. But it takes a little bit of time to actually show it. So that's just me. You're starting to see all the hard work that I've been kind of like, that's hard to see. It's starting to come up. It's starting to show. And it's starting to show quicker than you would normally expect it to show. Because, I laid down all the mistakes already. A lot of the mistakes I've already laid down. So it eliminates a lot of things I don't need to do and what I should do, and that's really cool. And yeah, I do it for the Florencio files. The reason why I didn't do too many Nexus rushes and a lot of these other builds is because I already did it on the Florencio files. So I used the Florencio files kind of like as my like archive of strategies or tactics, because I didn't want to be like showing the same builds over and over again in the Florencio files. So I'm always trying to keep it fresh more often, which is why you see me do these other builds recently, is because I'm trying to work on them for the Florencio files. I'm trying to like prep. I'm trying to understand how I'm going to do it so I could show it, because I do like to show really interesting builds or clever builds or planned out builds in the Florencio files, but I don't want it to be repetitive. I don't want to, oh, he's doing the same build again. So it just happens that I love creativity, so it's hard to be stagnant in my playstyle. And I think that's why the show has gone 300 episodes. I think the show's 300 episodes because I'm unconventional. If I was playing standard, I don't know if we'd even get to that many episodes or even close to that if I was playing standard, because everybody wouldn't really, they'd be like, okay, well, I do this just as much, or I do this different, I'm a little faster on this one, and it just wouldn't take. But because I'm unorthodox, I think it really hit, a little spot in StarCraft. Even though people don't like cheese, they like to see it. I don't like to face it, but I like to see somebody else face it. Give me my popcorn. What up, Thomas? Were you Protoss in StarCraft 1, or did you ever play everything? I was a Protoss for StarCraft 1 majority. But you just, there's sometimes, like Terran has really good units, and Zerg has units, that I like Scourges. So there's no way you can keep yourself from going to Zerg and just making a bunch of Scourges just to use them. You know what I mean? Or a bunch of what is it? Some of those vultures, so you can make the widow mines just to make them. Sometimes I played a little bit, but not that much of the other races, just to be, you know, having fun with them, with the toys. Just like, you guys got some cool toys, I'm gonna just have fun with those toys. It was, you know, it was more of that. And then I just kept my Protons as more like getting better and get, you know, all that good stuff. But with Terran and that, I definitely wanted to use the toys, so I used them a couple times. I used the vessels with the radiation, you know. I wasn't like totally good with Zerg or Terran, but you know, I understood the assignment, you know. The last game you casted was me and my brother. Oh, that's your brother? His actual name. Hopefully I didn't bag on his name. I don't think I bagged on Cool Ben, right? We're playing twos a lot. He's in Gold League and is getting better every day. Thanks for casting. Hey, no problem. Keep sending them. Tomorrow I'm gonna cast a few more. I would say in the evening side. So if you have any more, throw them in there. I still have like maybe 7 more to go or something. Let's see. What up, Huntito? Huntito 420. Where you at, bro? Catch up. Hold on, let me get some water. Okay. All right, let's go. Let's do this. Because let's see. I'm gonna have to move my camera. So.
Let's go, guys. Let's cast ourselves some Florencio replays, shall we? Alright, guys. Here we are. We're going to be casting ourselves some Florencio replays. Now, if you guys who don't know, Florencio, he's the blue Protoss in the bottom left. He's up against a guy called Base Habit, who's part of Vibes Clan, the V-Fam. And Florencio decides to open the game with the "How are you?" Definitely a sign of cheesy things to come. Already trying to distract his opponent. He sent one of his very first probes across the map. So guys, Florencio sent me a special replay pack. I normally don't take replay packs, but since Florencio is the guy who invented building a nexus inside his opponent's main base, recalling a bunch of zealots and probes to it, and then killing them, I was like, I think we'll make an exception. I feel like this is going to be some replays I really want to be casting, you know? This isn't just some regular level stuff. This is some special Florencio stuff. Tries to do a love heart. Looks a little bit more like an upside down diamond or something. I don't even know. Not the best love heart. Definitely not an artist like Huck. Back over at home, he's getting a gateway. No gases. Not opting for those just yet. His Zerg opponent Base Habit's like, hey, I've got a spawning pool. I've got a gas. I'm going to do that. And Florencio's like, F you, here's a pylon in your natural, haha. I'm going to, ooh. That drone sees that probe on a bit of a suspicious path. Florencio's like, oh no, I'm just scouting, dude. I'm just scouting, yeah, okay, you're not watching. I'm gonna hide. And Base Habit's like, that's fine, you blocked me natural, I'm just gonna take a third base. Oh right, this guy's an idiot, he's pylon blocking me. Little does he know! Okay, it is the Nexus build. Good. Florencio has a whole set of ridiculous plays, but this is one of the sickest. He's got a second gateway on the way, full wall off, and he's chrono boosting zealots like a madman. He's cut probes on 17 workers. He's gonna build another pylon up here. This Nexus well on the way. Base Habit still hasn't spotted it. Oh man, this is so funny. His Overlord's sitting there. He's like, I'm not getting cannon rushed, am I? Don't think, no, I'm checking for the cannons. I don't see cannons. I'll clear up this pylon. Let's make an Evo chamber. I want to get a nice early upgrade. That'll be fun. Oh, poor Base Habit, man. Little does he know what awaits him. A Nexus inside his base. Holy shit. The Zerglings are like, let's go and scout around for proxies. I'm playing Florencio. He's a bit of a cheesy bastard. Let's see what he's up to. We'll scout around. There's a forge now?
Can't let him in.
He's going to try and cannon rush this base. I think the creep might be too fast, though.
Layers.
It's like 8 seconds until he can build cannons. I don't know if he's going to get cannons up in range of that. Base Habit still hasn't seen it. That Overlord not quite properly positioned there. The Zergling's coming for the run, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do anything. He's got the Nexus finished. He's going to do a recall. He grabs every single probe and the Zealots. They're going to recall into the main base. Here we go. It's on. Base Habit's like, what the fuck is happening? There's probes and Zealots in my base. The Queen immediately gets surrounded.
Gotta take her
Down here,
out.
we've got 2 cannons going down as well. So that third base is going to get cannon rushed at the same time with the last little bit of minerals that Florencio has. Florencio's like, get over here, dickheads. The drones are like, we're pacifists. We don't want to fight. They're all getting trapped. They're not mineral walking. They're starting to die. So many of them going down. He has no idea what to do. He's cancelled his melee upgrade. He's got his Ling speed finished now, but he's only got a few Zerglings. Base Habit's in full panic mode. He's not even building with his lava right now. Oh, that Queen dies. This Queen gets aggroed in as well. No, Base Habit. Those Queens dying. A pointless death. The Zerglings are finally going to counterattack. Base Habit, of course, prioritizing, criticizing his opponent's build for being shit and asking, what the fuck is this shit? Rather than actually focusing on spending his money or anything. And it looks like his hatchery's going to die. Oh, Florencio wants to not take damage from the broodlings. He's going to try and evade those as much as he can. The pylon's going down at home, though. Florencio's in trubs, man. Florencio says, what is this shit? It's Protoss, motherfucker. His probes are going to start mining in the main. These Zealots are like, took your base. Cannons are going to take down that one. Those broodlings too stupid to even fight. Apparently the cannons were too far away. And the problem for Base Habit is he has no hatcheries. He can't mine. Meanwhile, a long distance, baby. We got these probes proving that as long as you care enough about your lover, as long as she's shiny and pretty enough, you can make it work. You can make that long distance trip. You can get those minerals. More probes in production, getting chrono boosted, because why not? Yeah. The Nexus and the Gateway are going to go down. Base Habit. Oh, even his lava. The creep's going to disappear. Oh, no. Lava, not able to exist off creep. That's the sound they make when they die. There's definitely not an already in-game.
I was surprised when I heard him say that the first time. I'm like,
it's
what kind of cast is
that's
this?
actually the sound lava make when they die. This Evo chamber's like slowly bleeding out right now.
I didn't even know what I was getting into.
Hungry. Feed me. The extractor is the only thing that won't bleed out. Oh shit, he got money for a hatch. Where'd he get that from? I didn't think he had any money. Apparently he did have money for a hatchery, so he's going to take that one. The last gateway will go down. Florencio's like, let's build a pylon. Okay. I kind of feel like Florencio has such a unit advantage. Maybe he could just send 4 Zealots across and win the game. There's only like, 10 Zerglings. He's going to build a forge though. Florencio's going to play it safe. He's going to be like, okay, let's chill out for a bit. Could always take a Nexus there later and use these cannons to defend it. I don't even know, man. Drones building for Base Habit. So it's 11 drones, but they're mining properly up against 17 long distance robots who are just like, taking forever to actually deliver that. Oh, Zerglings are like, that's a wall of Zealots. I don't want to go into that. This one Zergling's like, oh no, only 4 hit points. The Overlords aren't really scouting right now. He knows he's long distance mining, and I think with a better base location, Base Habit, the longer the time passes, probably the better it's going to be for him. Florencio seems to be saving up money. Is he going to build another Nexus? Is he going? Florencio, are you gonna? Well, let's go to his camera. What's he? What? Okay. He's going to build another Nexus, guys. It's just on the wrong side of the map. Now, of course, this is pre-patch. This is a week, about a week ago or so, the replay before they got rid of the tier 1 dropping. So Zergling drop is going to come in. These Zealots, completely unawares. Florencio, a bit slow on the response,
that caught me
man.
off guard right here a little bit.
Open. These Zerglings are like, yeah, let's go. They're going to run in there. They nab one of the probes. Are they going to get a second one? Nope, he's going to back off. He wants to avoid the Zealots. He's gonna ring around the rosy here. Base Habit's like, haha, I'm getting a spawning pool up at home. I'm mining, you're not. We're on equal workers. Florencio is deep in the doo-doo right now, actually. The Zergling's going for a bit of an ill-advised engagement there. And, no, he's just gonna keep running around. Okay, all right, he's gonna keep running around. Oh, he's gonna surround himself. Dude, you're walled off. What are you doing? No! He's walled off his Zerglings in this corner. No, okay. Florencio let him out. Florencio's like, all right, we want to let him run. He's going to go for the pylon, but not going to get that in time. Not really producing many workers behind this. He's only at 15 workers, but he's taking another base. So he is rebuilding, and of course he's mining. Florencio is not. So this is great damage for Base Habit. Base Habit's going to take down the pylon as well. Holy crap, Florencio's in trubs, man. These Zerglings are like, ooh, let's grab another probe. They're going to run around. Oh, Broodlings come in. Unfortunately, they got kind of wedged between the mineral line and the extractor. The Zerglings come in, and they all die.
Ooh, nice
They didn't even
micro.
get that probe. So Florencio's just like, all right, let's go back to mining. No,
Nope.
actually, let's recall over here. Base Habit's building like gases in
Let's
a roach
go.
warren. Oh, no. He's got no Zerglings. What are you doing? Oh, Base Habit,
That's
you were in the
not my
lead. All
problem.
you needed to do was build fighting things. The Spine Crawler pops like a fucking pimple filled with pus. Explodes everywhere. The drones are trying to fight Zealot Probe. Never a good idea. Florencio's steroid-fueled Zealots starting to smash the crap out of these drones. They're all going down. Base Habit, with a poor judgment of the situation, unfortunately, wasn't able to hang on. And it looks like Vibes Kiddo, the V-Fan Base Habit, gonna die. The Queen starts hitting the extractor in panic. She's like, well, fuck, I'm not going to kill the Zealots and Probes. Maybe I can kill the extractor. Roaches are out, actually. With perfect micro, Roaches will potentially beat this. I said perfect micro, not get surrounded straight away. Come on, Base Habit, you can do it. With perfect micro, maybe. Oh, great surround by Florencio. He says, get wrecked. That Roach actually hit that extractor as well. What is it with him and his extractors? Base Habit's like, oh man, I hate extractors, apparently. He's mining up here, and his Roach decides to lead Florencio into his mining and says, this is how you play StarCraft. And Florencio's like, yeah, I do. I am fucking awesome, I know. This Roach comes down and is like, oh, let's fight. Let's fucking fight. Base Habit's like, fuck you. Let's leave this game. I'm done. Taps out, and Florencio wins. I think we're going to call this series of videos the Florencio Files, guys. I think that's the name. Anyone out there who's good with graphics or anything who can make me an X-Files logo, maybe with like a Nexus and a Zealot and a probe on it, or a cannon and a Zealot or something like that, make me a logo. Just saying, guys, I'll use it as the thumbnail in these videos on YouTube. It'll be amazing. The Florencio Files. GG, well played, Florencio. Good to see he's hopped into chat. Found out the cast was on. And yeah, I mean, who needs Vespine gas? That's what it, you know, Florencio is an old school person. He's like, I believe in monogamy. I don't believe in going out there and having multiple relationships with different resources. He's like, nah, I believe in minerals and minerals only. They're my true love. And he goes for it. So, you know, hats off to him for staying true to.
All right, let's go to episode 2. Let's see. And this is it was the same day.
So ridiculous. Does it?
So it's the same day, same. We did, I believe, we did 2 replays this night. And he definitely liked he made the Florencio Files concept like that same game. On game 1, he realized it was interesting enough for a show. I think it was the Nexus. I think the fact that he was not expecting a Nexus on the other side. He was expecting a standard player, which would do a Nexus in their main base, play it safe, and then, you know, continue. But he didn't expect the wild card situation, so I think he really liked it off the start and said the Florencio Files. It's weird. Yeah, welcome. Team Green, Sandman, we got Najnome, we got Micro T210, Thomas, Shadow Will, Huntito. I was quite surprised. There's some of you that don't know about the Florencio Files, so it's cool to kind of have like a good reaction video series for those who, for everybody, but a lot of time, a lot for the community that is in my community that doesn't really know about the show. I was really surprised some don't know. They're like, what is that? Is it on YouTube? I was like, yeah, we're gonna watch it. And so here's what up, Andalorian, welcome. Here, let's go to round 2. Episode 2.
Still work? Does it work okay? Alright, guys. Here we go. We're going to be launching in to our second episode of the Florencio Files. Now, this madman down here in the bottom right is Florencio. He's a bit insane. And I don't just mean like a little bit. I don't mean like maybe he's got a bit of drool coming out of the corner of his mouth. We're talking full-blown fucking bananas. We're talking, shit. Like, we're talking fucking, oh god, what's his name? I'm having a mental blank right now. Shit. Jack Nicholson. We're talking Jack Nicholson. The Jack Nicholson grin. You guys know what I'm talking about, where he's like... That's like Florencio every fucking game he's ever playing. He's like... He's just got that fucking really, really sick grin on his face, like he's going to do something messed up. So, in episode 1, we saw him build a nexus inside the Zerg's main base, recall a bunch of zealots and probes, and extract a little bit of rage from his opponent. Now, we always see him typing at the start to try and distract his game. He's spamming some love hearts, his probes over here. His opponent here, we're going to call Anyang. For anyone who's an Arrested Development fan, since it's Korean characters, we don't actually know his name. We can't read that because I don't read Hangul. We're just going to call him Anyang and assume that's his name because we are morons. So Anyang up here is the blue Zerg player. He's had his Nexus, his hatchery blocked by a pylon, so he's going to take his third. Of course, Florencio's cancelled the pylon, built a Nexus, like the intelligent and refined human being he is. Florencio back at home is like, I've got a gateway, let's go for a forge. How about that?
Bundy?
Gases for losers. We've established that's Florencio's whole philosophy around StarCraft.
I love the Florencio files.
Not a big fan of taking gases. He's just not that keen on it. He doesn't really like it all that much.
Keep it going,
so
Bounty.
He's like, nah,
we're gonna keep it going.
No touching.
I'm working hard.
Indeed.
Just know.
Dude, I've got to rewatch Arrested Development. I haven't watched that in so long. Holy shit, that's such a good show, man. So we got some Zerglings on the way. This drone's come up and he's like, Anyang's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? What? Okay, Florencio's like, shit. I guess I'll build another pylon next to me. Pylon? Maybe? Are we just gonna recall to see this next?
Yeah, the pylon has to be up. As long as we have the pylon,
you could drop another
when we recall, we'll make cannons afterwards.
Is he gonna do it? What's he gonna do?
So we just need the pylon up.
The absolute madman. Oh, that probe takes one for the team. These Zerglings are like, get wrecked. Meanwhile, Anyang finally... Oh, Anyang's building more drones while there's an expansion at his base. I feel like fighting units might be
I make the cannons now.
Florencio recalls
and then I go to the natural.
Like, get out of here, dickheads. The zealots and probes are going to jump on that third. He's building cannons in the natural. And I think at this point, Anyang's like, shit, I probably should have built more Zerglings. Let's build some spine crawls. A roach warren would be incredible. But spines will do the job, you know. Your opponent's not really mining. He's even going to send some Zerglings to counterattack across the map. A zealot will intercept them. If they're both on A move, the Zerglings usually win, but they're slightly spread out. Let's see what happens. Whoa, nope, the Zealots on A move gets a few hits. The Zerglings will now lose that fight. Probes and Zealots are going to take this out. They get the cancel on the spine as well. This drone's like, oh shit. The Broodlings come up, get a few nibbles on the... Oh, nice surround from Anyang on that Zealot.
That was a
Back
good
at
one.
home, Zerglings here starting to go down. Florencio's microing that Zealot like a boss. The cannons taking down the Zerglings as they come down the ramp one at a time. That pylon very weak, but... Back at home, Florencio Zealot, 4 kills strong. He's got like Zergling wings tucked into his belt as trophies. He's chopped off some of their little tentacles. He's got them notched on his shoulder pads and shit. He's like, I am the murderer of Zerglings. Thinks he's really fucking cool. To be fair, he's not that bad. Holy shit, Florencio, what are you doing? I thought you were a one resource kind of guy. I thought you'd never cheat on minerals. But apparently, when his opponent knows how to build spine crawlers, Florencio has an exception. So when against an opponent who builds spine crawlers, it doesn't count. It's like the different postcodes don't count rule or something. He's actually going to take gases. Now, sticking in Florencio style, I really hope he only uses it to make Dark Templar. If he makes anything other than Dark Templar, maybe Void Rays as well, I'm going to be a bit disappointed. I'm going to say, Florencio, you're letting me down, mate. You're playing too straight up. You're not allowed to do that. For now, he's going to pull probes to kill a hatchery. I don't know if that's the smartest thing to do, but it's a very Florencio thing to do. So high five to you. You do you. You do you, Florencio.
Yep, no loose ends.
Let's kill that hatch. Why not?
No
so
loose
these probes are like, okay, we cancelled your expo. Meanwhile, Anyang's like, I've got 4 Ravages. You are so screwed, dude. Oh my god, there's no gas mining. There's nothing going on, dude. Florencio is so dead. Like, these Ravages can just bust out whenever they feel like it. Let's see if Anyang knows how to micro. Let's see, that's like the only question. Oh my god. Zealots come forward.
This is Master's level.
Oh no! Florencio!
So this is Master's level for those that don't know.
Oh, the Ravagers actually, they should be using the high ground there and there to try and shoot down these cannons from afar. Looks like they're going to try and stand there. Ooh, that cannon's going to go down. More cannons trying to go down. Shield batteries behind, but they're going up a little bit late. These Ravagers are going to bust down another pylon. Florencio desperately trying to buy time. He's got no tech. He's got a gateway and a core. He does have gas now. What can he do with it, though? There's a hatch going up. Anyang is like, I'm going to go. Let's YOLO it. He's going to go forward. If he can get rid of that pylon, he will break it. But no, the pylon's still alive, and Florencio starts healing it at the last second. He swaps both shield batteries onto healing it, and as a result, he manages to heal it until this pylon's up. These cannons kill almost all of the Ravagers and Zerglings, and Florencio's next wave of cannons and batteries is finishing up. Anyang, you done goofed, dude. Holy shit, I can't believe Florencio actually hung on to that. He should be so dead right now. He still hasn't started any transition or tech right now, right?
That's right. We holding it. We holding it.
Florencio is like, I better invest in cannons over here because that's the important thing right now.
We're on the attack.
Yeah, he's just building more roaches and Ravagers. I mean, he can still siege from these bits of high ground, but he's not really doing it. Anyang's shit scared right now. He's like, there's cannons and batteries. Oh no. Also, if he lands them right on this spot, right here, he can actually hit all three. And with a single set of biles, take them all out. Ooh, Zerglings pop out and cancel the cannon. Nicely done here. Another two Zerglings are going to start. This guy's going to do a run around. And
this is episode 2.
It's like, you hold position. Oh, shit, the Zealot decided to fight anyway. I'm trying to tell Zealots not to...
Zerglings not to fight Zealots.
It's like trying to tell your dog not to chase the postman.
But this one's one.
It's a physical impossibility. They just cannot exercise that level of restraint. Speaking of restraint, holy shit, he's got no chill. Anyang's like, Anyang, motherfucker, runs down the ramp. Ravager busts the pylon. Once again, not actually the only pylon busting that. Maybe not the best decision to focus on these structures, dude. Spreads his biles.
I was laughing hard when he said,
Anyang,
motherfucker.
Penny in the bunch, is he? He's a little bit panicked. He's a little bit afraid. Anyang's right now in Pressure Town. He's trying to micro the other side of the map, but there's 3 cannons up. I think this is a lost cause right now. Florencio's cannons are about to dick that hatchery harder than, I don't know, something in a porno. I don't actually have a good, like, simile... not simile, what are you... Is it a simile? Yeah, it's a simile, right? I don't know, it's been a while since I've been in school. I can't speak good, okay? Guys, donate money to send me to school so I can actually learn how to read and speak good words and make much sense. These Ravagers are going to run down the ramp. Anyang's like, fuck you, killed your front cannons, time to kick your ass, dickhead. Let's see if he knows how to cast Transfuse. He does, he heals them. 2 full hit point Ravager boys, 1 on half hit points. They're going to keep sieging this from the back. Meanwhile, his hatchery's gone down. Anyang's like, Anyang. And the recall goes down on the reverse. Florencio's like, alright, it's a lost cause. Let's give up that one. Let's recall elsewhere and go back and take the main base. Of course, remember, Anyang is still on 1 base as well. And the thing is, Florencio's main base is a lot fresher because he hasn't been mining from here.
Exactly.
He's mined out the natural of
the long
Anyang,
game.
whereas Anyang's mineral patches are starting to run out. We've got one there that's literally about to disappear right now. It's gone. This one's going to disappear in a few seconds as well. Anyang's mining is going to fall, and he's losing even more Ravagers to these cannons. Holy shit, speaking of which, Florencio hasn't even given up the position. He actually got an Immortal out. An Immortal plus a couple of shield batteries. Going to do pretty alright here. It's going to run forward, try to punish those Ravagers on the retreat. And looking pretty fly with his A-Done Immortal skin. Probably the best Immortal skin they've ever brought out in my opinion.
Looks pretty hard.
Look at those guns. Looking hot, man. Looking hot. So he's building some more cannons, some more battery boys. Florencio's like, I'm going to keep you contained. I've taken some gases back at home. Haven't started mining from them, but don't really need to. I've got 500 gas in the bank. This Immortal has fucking no fear at all. Not a lot of self-awareness. Decides to run up that ramp for a few moments before realizing it's an absolute suicide mission. This Spine Crawler running down the ramp, trying to root. Anyang's like, let's fucking go! He's going to jump on top of that. Tries to Corrosive Bile. Hits the probe, actually.
That hurt.
Shield batteries and that Immortal stutter step.
I had to make another one.
He's get the batteries! And he gets back there to the batteries, regens his shields, and says, hey, there's only 3 of you left. You guys want to fight? Yeah,
I
let's
really want
fight,
that
hey.
one.
And decides to fucking kill him. The Ravagers are like, no, we'd rather not fight. Let's go kill some probes. That's the only sort of engagement we want to take. And the Immortal's like, all right, back off. That's all right, no worries. Let's build another one. We've got more roaches on the way. There's a hatchery building in the main base. Okay. I guess he wants some more lava to spend his absolute lack of money because he hasn't injected his one base in the last 17 minutes. Meanwhile, a couple of Zerglings do make it into the main base. The probes of Florencio are panicking. Then they kind of realize, wait, there's 23 of us and there's 3 of them. Maybe we could actually win this fight. Ravager comes in, though, is going to cause a bit of a pain as well. Florencio recalls the red hit point immortal. Him and the probe's going to come off the line and they're going to clean this up. Easy peasy, probey squeezy. Probey love you long time? Probey squeezy? I don't even know. Apparently you can get a special massage from the probe if you know the password. That immortal knows the password. He's just defended their lives. They're going to be very grateful. Oh yes. Apparently probes capable of many things other than mining minerals. I just found that out with you guys. Meanwhile, there's a Stargate up. This game's fucking insane. I don't know about you guys, but my brain's overloading as much as my fucking camera work is. Yeah. Let's take a breath. The Florencio files continuing to deliver some very special levels of entertainment here. This is kind of special. I like it. Cannon does go down. Still got one immortal boy there. Oh god, what did I just press? I think I just pressed back 10 seconds. My bad. Accidental mishit on my hotkey. Meant to press V for vision. Florencio loses that cannon, but the immortal comes forward, and we are going to see that observer come up. He's going to be able to push back the creep. The immortal can fight them from there. He's like, okay, get rid of these dirty tumors, kill those two. Apparently tumors are armored. I never even realized that because the immortal one-shots them. Yeah, they are actually armored. Cool, I learned a new thing. Those Ravagers still looking for an angle. Meanwhile, the Void Ray is here. All right, Florencio getting his Void Ray on to follow up this immortal. Still only one immortal trying to fight like 8 Ravagers. But shield battery is pretty good. He's going to overcharge the Void Ray to get 0 bonus damage versus the non-armored Queens and Ravagers. Why not? He just wants to slow the movement speed of the Void Ray. That thickness. Just for the lulls. The Immortal comes forward. If you can get rid of the Queen, the Queens and the Void Rays will win. They will be able to overpower this. Corrosive Bile's going down, but he's too good with the micro. The shield batteries just keep healing. Florencio's like, I think this might be checkmate, dude. Oh no, the Zergling wraparound. The Immortal goes down. Anyang says, like, finally, I freaking killed a unit. Yes, yes. He feels so happy about that. He's going to rejoice for like weeks on end. More corrosive vials trying to land. Oh no! The Immortal and the Void Ray taking some big hits. Florencio there, a little bit too busy, I don't know, macroing his 20 probe economy, I guess. Queuing up another Immortal and a Void Ray. Loses that Void Ray too. Florencio, what are you looking
horrible.
at?
It's a horrible moment.
How are you losing these units? You've got nothing else to pay attention to. He's going to start chrono boosting his next single Immortal and Void Ray. Apparently Florencio likes it when things are kind of close. Wants to give his opponent that little glimmer of hope, just so it's ever more devastating when he actually fucking dies. I mean, Anyang's bleeding out on the floor right now, but if Florencio keeps wasting units, who knows? Maybe this base will actually get up mining.
So this was
get up a Queen, some drones.
early Legacy of the Void.
Right now in the back. These Queens,
Ravagers were kind of new to me.
The Void Ray's like, I'm gonna hold
they were a new
and
unit.
Stare at you. Yeah, you're the
and
first
annoying.
one to back away. I'm a real fucking badass Void Ray. Oh my god. Florencio got here off the back of his sick plays, but they didn't really involve a lot of micro. I'm gonna take a guess and assume he hasn't had too much micro. It's mostly building Nexus and A-moving Zealots, but not really dodging Corrosive Bile so much, because he's struggling a little bit. We've got a Hydra Den finished, there's a frigging Spire done. Thankfully, Anyang is not really droning this base yet, so he doesn't have that much going for him. He's gonna build a Baneling Nest as well. He says, I've got a 12 probe economy, 12 drone economy. I need to build one of every unit. I think that's how I'm gonna win this game. Oh! Anyang tries to Corrosive Bile his own weakened Ravager. He quickly says, no, stop that. Don't bully him just because he's weaker than you. Still no Warp Prism to hot pick up these Immortals. Kind of hilarious that Florencio hasn't tried to use that. But oh my god, that's a lot of cannons. You don't want to break that, Mr. Anyang. These Immortals starting to chew their way through these Ravagers. There's only so many left. Mutas could be a threat though. There's 800 gas. The problem for Anyang is he's got piss all mineral mining and he's got no bloody minerals right now. He's not actually got the income, so he's built like 7 tech structures and a bunch of random Hydras and drones and doesn't actually have the income. Florencio, please tell me you play this game with like 600 MS delay, because there is no excuse for getting hit by this many vials in one games. He's actually in chat right now. He says, guys, I'm a mad scientist, okay? I'm not about the muscles, the micro. I'm more about the strategies, the big decisions, the science.
Science!
We're going to hope that Florencio, I don't know, lives on Antarctica or some island in the middle of nowhere, because, yeah, we're hoping he's got some latency. Otherwise, he doesn't have a lot of excuses for this showing of impressive micro. He is building a fleet beacon, though. So, okay, why not? His probe's finally going to come over and say, that's why you haven't left this game yet. Shit. You've actually got an expansion. These immortals are going to go walkabout.
Off we
Gonna
go.
go see what they can kill. He's still just building immortals, nothing else. Of course, the Hydra tech, the Spire tech, and the Baneling tech has led Anyang to the glorious conclusion that spending his little minerals on Zerglings is the right decision. I'm not really sure what's going on in Anyang's brain right now, but I'm going to say there might be a little bit of spaghetti upstairs. Not the most logical decision-making process going on. He's a little bit haywire. Shit's going a bit messy. He's like, let's keep just running down this ramp. Let's not build those 12 mutilisks I have enough gas for. Meanwhile, his expansion's getting royally dicked. The single Ravager Queen and Zerglings are going to try and overwhelm. They might actually be able to do it. The Zerglings don't take a lot of damage. One immortal goes down. The other one's taking big damage as well. Oh shit, Florencio done goofed. Yet another 2 immortals fall. But it's okay, because he's built a Tempest?
That's right.
You fucking piece of shit, Florencio. How much can you taunt your opponent? Oh my god. A single Corruptor starts up. I don't know what I'm watching right now, guys. This is... No! He gets his Tempest hit by like 5 corrosive piles. The level of micro...
That's some slow Tempest back
when
then.
you have literally nothing to focus on but your 2 units is unprecedented. I have never, ever seen anything as gloriously terrible as Florencio's micro in this game. I love that he's in chat, able to watch this without feeling uncomfortable. He's like, you know, that is pretty bad, but I'm okay with it. I'm going to keep sending these replays to Pig.
Oh man,
because I have no shame. Oh my god.
Came the roast.
Oh, dude. Dude. 2 more immortals gonna go over there. They're gonna take out that base. Anyang. Anyang has had enough. He says, Anyang very much. Anyang, thank you very much. I'm out of here. Get fucked. Your Tempests. Take your Tempests and shove them up your ass. We're gonna translate his thoughts, even though he didn't type anything in chat. We all know that's what he was thinking.
All right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more, and then, or we'll do probably 2 more, and then we'll take a break. And then tomorrow, if you guys want more, start up. We'll do some more tomorrow. This is episode 3. This is versus Wiedemans. Wiedemans is an old school cannon rusher. He was very known in the StarCraft community for being like some of the early cannon rush, gurus, of StarCraft. He would be always cannon rushing. That was before Printef was a cannon rusher. Before Printef, or it was close to about when Printef started getting inspired about cannon rushes. So I run into him in this game, episode 3. I run into Wiedemans. Very chill guy, though. Let's go.
We're going to start it up. All right, guys. Here we go. We are launching into the Florencio files. I think this is like episode 3 that we're doing now. Something like that. Let's go straight into game and let's watch some of the amazingness that Florencio is going to instill upon us. Down here at the bottom right-hand side in the red, my man, it is Florencio. And his opponent up here in the top left, the infamous Cannon Rusher. Likes to hang out in this chat every now and then. Super cool guy. Streamer who's been streaming Cannon Rush only streams since the early days. Loves to do his Bronze to Jam streams.
I didn't want to take advantage of him by him not knowing who I was, so I told him who I was.
He says, don't cheese me, bro. This is going to be so good. So Wiedemann's cannon rushes pretty much every game. Florencio Nexus rushes and cannon rushes every game. For you guys who don't know Florencio, or you missed the first couple of episodes, he always... Okay, so Wiedemann's has been walled out. Florencio's gone, nah, let's wall you out. There is a forge on the way. Wiedemann's is going to go for the pylon. Basically, Florencio invented the recall rush, where he recalls 6 zealots and a bunch of probes into the enemy's main, and then tries to kill them with it. Wiedemann's, on the other hand, a really solid high-level master cannon rusher himself. I'm going to die, be gentle, says Florencio. So Florencio here, no doubt trying to bait a little bit of confidence from Wiedemann's. Wiedemann's is like thinking about putting another cannon.
Soothing him up.
I don't want to waste too many.
You got this,
cannons on
champ.
this. And right now, I don't think he realizes... Oh, man. The Nexus goes down in the main base. Florencio pulling out his trademark build. Oh, Wiedemann's... He's putting down a gateway. Oh, he's thinking about expanding. Oh, no. You can't expand. This pylon's going to be going down real soon. No Zealot out for Florencio just yet. And there we go. Wiedemann's comes in. He's like, something fishy's going on. Oh, shit. There's a Nexus in me main base. He's going to kind of back off for now. Wiedemann's is like, all right, let's leapfrog towards that Nexus. Let's try and take out your base. One Zealot does get out, but it looks like he's going to take out the other pylon. The second pylon in the back, out of range of the cannon, will allow continued Zealot production. Meanwhile, Wiedemann's has got to decide how he's going to deal with this.
That's a distraction pylon.
Oh, wait. Is he... putting down like a distraction pylon? I think Florencio is just trying to freak him out right now. And of course trying to buy time. These Zealots over here, they might run in and try to take this cannon out. And,
I'm making them think that the front is where I want to go.
But Wiedemann's, you got to worry about the recall into the main. He's going to put a pylon in his main base. I don't know if it's going to be ready in time. The recall is here, guys. That Nexus finished in just 3 or 4 seconds. He can instantly recall. He's only got 2 Zealots out on the backside. Does Florencio. A 3rd Zealot looks like it's not going to get out. The cannon's going to take it down. Wiedemann says, what the hell is happening right now? He clearly hasn't been watching the Florencio files. Florencio recalls his probes and Zealots into the main base. Wiedemann's is like, what the frack is happening right now? Oh my god. And oh shit, he's trying to wall the probes in the main base so they can't escape. Florencio with this sick plays here, walls off with those pylons. These probes coming forward, they cancel the cannon. And oh man, Wiedemann's, he's trapped inside the main base. He's like, what the hell do I do? He doesn't have a Nexus to recall out. He's got more probes, but he doesn't have those Zealots, and those Zealots are just too strong. Okay, he's gonna stack up in that mineral patch. You'll notice he can stack up, and then he can make them all attack at once. You can notice that does big damage. That Zealot taking big hits from those probes, all attacking it at once. Both Zealots getting very low, but these probes of Wiedemann's, only 14 of them left. And, okay, I think 1 Zealot did go down. There's only 1 Zealot left. Oh, no! Now, Florencio is trying to use the same micro. The probes are both fighting into this pocket. The idea is they stack up in there, and then they try to A-move and all attack at once, because they're all stacked. They can all attack at the same time. Whereas normally there'd be no surface area. And Florencio actually bullies him out of his own pocket with the workers, wins that trade. Wiedemann's is like, shit. He's got 1 probe up down here. I think that's the only probe. He's got, what, 3 probes? 1 and 2 in the main base. This Nexus is going to go down for Florencio. Florencio needs 400 minerals for another Nexus. Actually, he doesn't, because he can long distance mine the other one. He gets the 400 anyway, just in time. Oh my fucking god, I love you. This is amazing. Wiedemann's is a badass. He just takes it in stride. He's just like, this is some legendary shit that's going down right now. This is sexy as fuck. Wiedemann's just taps out. He's like, GG, man. Throws some love hearts out. He knows he's being bested by the Florencio build. GG. Well played. Oh my god. Oh. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, Loco and Winter cast my games. I'm actually gonna be sending Loco some replays soon so that he can cast some games as well as Winter. So you'll see some from Winter and Loco soon, I would say, because I gotta grind. I gotta grind so I can get some good level players, so it could be casted. But I'm just doing background, that background practice, so I can be ready for them. But yeah, I gotta grind some, get all the things that I've learned, put those into some good matches, and yeah, have them cast them. So you'll see some more Loco Florencio replays soon, as well as Winter. Pig, I told him the other day I was gonna get him some replays. What was it, like 3 days ago or 2 days ago or so? So I'll be doing that for some more Florencio files. We have a couple Florencio files potentials that, you know, Chad and I were saying that that's a good one. So there's a couple out there that we have. All right, let's see. Now we're gonna do this next one. The next one's, you know, it's a Velo. A Velo is a very, you know, dark shadow of StarCraft in regards to, you know, he has problems. There was definitely a lot of drama. So he's always calling people hackers and stream snipers because he's very paranoid. But it really just affects, you know, the overall. If everybody just keeps calling everybody that, it's like. So he was very, he's very stubborn. It's never his fault. Something's always, you know, against him. He's, you know, just a constant, you know, victim. And so, being that he's very rude and prominent to that, a lot of people knew him for him being crazy. When I ran into him, it was like the last game. I was about to go to sleep, and then I ran into him. I was like, oh, you know, I guess this is worth the game. We got a Velo, that little bastard. And so yeah, he so there was a moment, it was funny, like before I ran into him, I was like, oh, you're a piece of shit. Because Printf rated him, right, in streams. That he brought over his stream community to his channel. And Avilo's like, get your Cannon Rush loving was it viewers out of my stream or something. He was like really vulgar about anybody that was coming from his stream. Get him out of here. It's like, oh man. I was like, damn, you trying to help him out. He's like, nope. Kicked them all out. So I was like, he's nasty. So yeah, I had to, you know, I felt good about playing him. That was like one of my favorites too, is this one. Because I had a lot of, you know, I was a little evil this game. He pushed my buttons of you know, being a vigilante. Yeah. Okay, let's check it out.
It's the best part of the stream. The Florencio files cast. Alright, guys. Let's go. It is game number... I think this is episode number 4 of the Florencio files. And down here on the bottom right-hand side, the man himself, playing on a barcode, being a little bit cheeky. It is Florencio. And his opponent up here in the top left-hand side of the map, playing Zerg. Okay, I didn't realize he was playing Zerg in this game. So it looks like he's off racing. It is Avilo. Probe already coming out across the map with this pylon on the low ground. Florencio, an absolute madman within his own rights. He is, of course, I believe he's like mid to high master. Is he master 1? I'm not sure of Florencio's exact rank. All I know is he's high enough to once in a while match with some of the really high ranked guys. And every game usually involves a proxy nexus or some sort of ridiculous...
I would say more Masters 1.
Alright, we got a forge down. Looks like it's going to be the Cannon Rush variation. Now, his probes have tried to dodge this Overlord. The Overlord C, I don't think it's going to spot this. These probes have kind of dodged the vision. Avilo has no idea.
Because around this time I was...
coming right into the back. Try and hide there. It's actually a gas pool opening. Avilo
like
playing about
like 4,800 or something.
He has no idea. Oh, he's checking for it. He's checking for it. Oh, Avilo. That's so funny. He mines 5 minerals because that's what you do as Terran, but you actually lose that 5 minerals if you're Zerg. Oh my god, he wasn't watching. Avilo! Ree! Oh my god, he's gonna be so friggin' mad, man.
All stars.
Looks like the other probe actually went home. Oh no, there it is. It's up in the top right of the map. Okay, that's super random. The probe comes in, is like, okay, might as well just start some cannons back here. Meanwhile, Avilo only now starting 2 Zerglings. And he's got no idea. Oh my god, Avilo. We've got a gateway up at home. I believe that's a full wall off impressively.
Yep, we don't
It
play
looks
around.
like Florencio is actually thinking about taking an expansion.
That's a decoy.
Funnily enough, he's also built a cannon here before
That's a
even
fake.
expanding or building a cannon on the front, but only now does that first cannon go
When
down.
you build
These
like
two
that,
Zerglings
people assume you're gonna take
from
that
Avillo
base.
just gonna chill out. They're gonna have a snack. This one's scratching that one's tail. He's like, oh, get right in there, right? Just scratch me, right? Oh, yes, that feels good. Please don't stop. Oh, I'll give you a scratch too. Let's go for a jog. The Overmind said we have to go scout or some shit. I don't even know. He's kind of, he talks a little bit of a lisp, doesn't he? Yeah, but I mean, technically, he is our Overmind. We've got to do what he tells us to. It's fine. What's with the hat he wears? I don't even know, says Zergling number 2. It is a weird hat, isn't it? Whatever, we better carry out his orders. We better just keep going, see what we can get done. Meanwhile, oh shit, gas deal's going on. And he just cancelled, I think, his Roach Warren. Now he's going to go for a Baneling Nest. The cannon's popping up at the natural, starting to shoot his base. Oh, Avillo's Zerglings a little bit lost. They're like, oh, we can't get in there. That's fully walled off. They're going to freak out. Avillo's trying to build a spine. He's trying to spread creep down here. And 3 cannons. I think more than enough to take this hatch down, man. The hatch already down at about half.
Mind games, all about the mind
A 4th
games.
cannon even going to go down. That pylon actually is a little bit exposed. So, ooh, the probe goes down. And it looks like that cannon will go down as well. But actually, the Queen's stepping into range here. The Zergling's going to come in. Oh, man, they're going for that cannon, but they can't even get the proper surface area. Terrible engagement by Avillo. He's going to lose everything. He hasn't taken out a single cannon. One cannon will finally fall to the Queen. But that hatchery is still in range of this last cannon. This cannon starting to regenerate its shields. This cannon, I think, might be in range of that as well. And it's definitely going to add a lot of support there. Avillo's in full panic mode right now. He's trying to figure out how to deal with this. But the hatchery looks like it's going to go down. He's going to try and engage. Florencio pastes his Twitch channel like the douchebag he is. I love it. Right as he's about to...
Fun fact, Avillo was very protective with his community. He kept his community very just isolated. Nobody touches him. No streamers, nothing. Just kept them to himself like a cult. So he would hate anybody that would try to like even give him any lead to go somewhere else. So being that I knew that, I threw that in there because of that. So I knew it pissed him off because he hates that his anybody would know any other streamer to go to. Oh man, so that was a psychological punch in the liver right there.
He's got to focus fire the hatch. He's going to focus fire. The cannon focuses the hatch and it's going to go down just a few seconds before this cannon falls. The hatchery does go down. Florencio with the ultimate BM move. Shouts out his Twitch URL. Takes it down. Spine Krill is finally going to clean it up, but Avillo is down at 24 workers, 20 workers to 24 right now. There's a super random nexus in the top right of the map. Okay, why not?
Yeah,
he's got his wall
very
off there.
narcissistic.
Avillo hasn't even scouted to check what's behind this. He has no
Very
idea
cultish,
if it's 1 base or 2 bases. He's probably going to assume it's 2 bases. And it is, but it's in the corner. There's a reason no one will ever watch your stream, says Avillo. Did I already cast this game, guys? I feel like I might have already cast this game one time, or at least watched it. I don't even know. I feel like maybe I saw a clip of this game. I think so. Wait a second. I was looking through his YouTube channel, and I watched a minute or I skimmed this game on Florencio's YouTube.
Damn right.
Where someone, I think, did it from Avillo's point of view.
I recorded it the next
stream.
Afterwards, I recorded it.
I'm getting deja vu right now. I am getting deja vu. I swear I've seen part of this game before. Avillo is going to go for a Baneling Bust counterattack. There's only 1 cannon, but it does have 2 pylons powering it, so it could be reasonably powerful. Avillo's only building Lingbane. The Assimilator, I think, has been seeing these Zerglings popping out. So Avillo, too busy being angry to even try to rally his eggs around. No, he's just like too busy typing, getting angry, frothing at the mouth a little bit. His Zergling's going to run right through the vision. Oh, the Banelings come through. They managed to take out 1 of the pylons, but they are going to come in. The cannon takes some big damage, and uh-oh. He's going to get the wall off up, but I think the cannon's going to go down.
I messed up the wall. Oh, it hurt so bad. That looks like a wall, right?
Probes, though, if he wants to hang on.
Not a wall.
Double Stargate in the top right-hand corner of the map. He's still got that corner base, but he's got to hang on to his natural wall if possible. Oh, God, that's not a wall off. That pylon.
That angle looked like a wall.
Florencio showcasing his immense skill there. With the perfect pylon placement, goes for the
Look
wall.
at that.
The Stalker does get sniped down. And oh, he's got 2 cannons in the main. Okay, that's not too bad. Alright, so we've still got the mineral line up for now. Avillo, though, will be able to crash Banelings in here. I don't know if Florencio can hang on here. Maybe he should recall the probes? Oh, he's gonna do it. Adavillo doesn't even see. He says, lucky you have no brain. He doesn't realize. Is he gonna realize when he comes in here? Or is he gonna be too busy BMing Florencio? Banelings are gonna run in. Those cannons are spread out. This is not an efficient way to take out those cannons, but it looks like he's gonna do it. He's just gonna click on them with the Banelings. Apparently Zerg units are free in the mind of Avillo. Why not? Oh man, blowing up so many Banelings unnecessarily. He's gonna take out these Zerglings. Avillo's like, oh shit, I fucking got you. You thought you'd be cheeky with a cannon rush, but you fucking suck. Oh, you think Zerg's overpowered? You're full of shit. How about you shut the fuck up? I'm winning you, dog. Oh, no. I think alarm bells are wrong. Okay, I think Avillo knows. I think he knows. He's got some Zerglings scouting. He's like, yeah, I talk now. Shut the fuck up, bitch. Oh my god. Avillo is not too happy about how this game opened up. Oh, yeah. He knows. He knows about the expansion. He's going to go for it. You beat me fair and square, says Florencio, trying to lull him into a false sense of security. Mouth shut now. He can't even type full sentences. Oh my god, the Zerglings don't even scout the base. Avillo's too angry.
He's so tilted.
He's getting baited hard by Florencio talking in chat. Oh my god, Avillo is finally going to scout a fleet of Void Rays heading his way. And he's going to go, I've got 3 queens into Spore. Shit. Not enough to take on 4 Void Rays by a long shot. His queen's going to come to the low ground. He's trying to build more queens. He's only building 1 Spore. You need more than that, Avillo. I don't think Avillo realizes exactly how strong queens are. He's seeing them through the eye of a Terran player who just assumes queens destroy everything. These Zerglings headbutting into those cannons at the same time. Holy shit, a 10-kill cannon there, 11 kills, make that 12. Void Rays take down the natural of Avillo. He is back to 1 base. He's trying to build spores up there, but he's only got 2 queens to support them. Florencio styling all over Avillo right now. And, well, that's actually the shittiest way to die. I have, like, fucked up cannon rushes before, to the point where I'm so dead, but I've randomly run across the map with, like, 3 or 4 Void Rays and won the game, and it always feels like you've cheated fate or some shit. Like, you're like, I was never meant to win this game, but I guess I got really, really lucky. You had nothing that shoots up. Avillo's like, fuck you, I'm gonna try and take my hatchery again. He's like, oversaturated pretty badly right now. What's the probe count? We've still got 21 probes, 2 Stargates. He's trying to build oracles now. Okay, why not? Add some disco balls, a bit more mobile.
Oracles are good against Hydras.
Maybe land a stasis trap
and queens.
Well. And Avillo building 1 queen and 2 spores at a time. Not really the dream position to be in. He's also got overlords.
Void Rays are not that good
against
against
them. That's going to be disastrous.
Hydras and queens.
He is wrecked. Oh, we've got a line of spore crawlers. Thing is, this seems good against like single oracles or single Void Rays, but 4 Void Rays can just overcharge and kill a spore almost instantly. Look at that.
Yep.
Oh my god, it gets 1, 2 shots off before it dies. Not the best counter. Oh my god.
Oh, he got the lair tech before the pool went down.
He's going to start the lair before the spawning pool dies. Just to make sure he can try to get up to Hydra Tech. He's trying to rebuild that. The queens come forward and they manage to tickle 8 hit points of damage off that Void Ray. Meanwhile, another Void Ray comes in the back, kills a drone, damages a few others. Avillo has got to be so tilted right now. He is struggling. Let's check his APM. He is at over 250 APM. 350, 400 currently, 250 average. What is he doing? I don't even know. I think panicking is probably the right answer to that. He's just droning like crazy right now. Though. He is still massively oversaturated in his main. Really needs to transfer workers to the natural. Not quite used to, of course, the Zerg economy build-up. But here we go. More oracles on the way. 4 Stargates on 1 base. Florencio, once again, really showcasing his immense skill, knowledge, and understanding of how much production you can support off 1 base. To be fair, he does have like 800 gas banks, so he can kind of support this for a while.
You're damn right.
He's just banking up oracles in the back. The Void Rays are just continuing to be D-bags. They're going to come in, pick off a drone. They're going to try and overcharge and take down the Spore. Oh my god, the Spore taking a ton of damage. Good transfuses from Avillo. But there we go. The Void Ray is just going to continue to come. Is he just... No. Oh my god. He just clicks on the hatchery.
Let's go,
what
boys.
The frack? Oh,
take him down.
So bullshit. Oh, I love it. Florencio, that is how you tilt someone. Oh my god. What am I watching? True Edge, thank you for the 32-month site, my friend. He says, sub-hype. Dude, coming up on 3 years. Thank you so much, my friend. So, right now, I can only imagine the monologue going on in Avillo's head and probably on his stream. Fuck this guy. He's a cheesy piece of shit. He doesn't deserve to win. I actually won this game. He only won because I won it. The only reason he's winning is because I won and stopped trying. He didn't actually win. He isn't really winning. I won. But it's only because I won that he is winning. Because that's how the game works. I'm pretty sure it was.
It sounds funny,
like accurate
but it's
with that
true.
Interpretation of what
He
I
is right about that.
The point is, this game was playing.
It's literally how
be
he
something along those lines for
acts.
sure. Thank you, Infinity, for the 67 for the Twitch Prime sub. Tax Cup for the 5-bit share. Appreciate that, guys. So one Void Ray's died. The rest of these guys have royally dicked Avillo, who's now going Hydras. Hydra's pretty good up against Void Rays, right? What are Hydras not so good against? Oracles, of which there's 7 of them out, and they are still building only 2 at a time because he's supply blocked. But that's all right. He's trying to build them 4 at a time, and it's what you try to do that really counts,
right?
I do also
Nobody
like, by the
will
way,
watch your stream.
GG spray paint on the ground from Florencio. Comes in and decides to fight Queen Hydra with
so
Void
much.
Rays. Not
Thank
the
you so much
wisest
for the
idea.
Prime.
Avillo says, yeah, look at this guy. He's so fucking bad. I can't believe he's taking these fights. Oh my god. Florencio says, what was that, buddy? What was that? Did you think you were winning? Did you think you were winning this video game? I'm sorry. Welcome to the laser ball disco fucking oracle ball of death. Do you like pulsars? Do you like beams? How about we put them 2 together and smash them into your drone's face? Oh, you think Spore Crawlers are good versus oracles? Nah, just joking. 2 Hydralisks with no upgrades. How are they gonna do? Yeah, not too well. Out comes the easy. Florencio, of course, trying to get a little bit more of a reaction out of Avillo. The froth and drool spraying out of Avillo's mouth, the fact that he's smashing his keyboard repeatedly, not quite enough to feed Florencio. You see, Florencio is a little bit like some sort of dark demon from Stranger Things or some shit, except he feeds on the sadness of other streamers and StarCraft players. He really needs to push them as far as he can, specifically to lap up as many tiers as possible. He says, give up, noob. Avillo right now has gone past the point where he can even form words. There's just strange, angry, stressed sounds coming out of him. His stream viewers are starting to get a little bit worried. They're starting to donate and subscribe, saying, oh, let's hope he's okay after this one. I know I wouldn't be. Yeah, there's a lot of oracles out. He's building 1 Hydra at a time. This is reminiscent of that one time I saw Idra playing against Elfie at IEM Guangzhou, the first ever international event I ever went to. And he kept rallying Hydras out 1 at a time into 6 Phoenix, which picked them up 1 at a time over and over, and it went on for about 10 minutes. And at no point did Idra change the rally point or just GG or tap out of the game, but you could see his face kind of get a little bit redder as the game went on, because he was really fucking pissed off, and I've been there before. I've been there microing to the last Hydralisk against the 26 disco balls, but I gotta say, Avillo, I don't know if it's gonna end well for you, buddy. The Spore Crawler goes down, the Hydras go down, the perfect opportunity for a little bit more BM. And of course, he does tap out of the game. Probably paused and then quit the game rather than just leaving it, since we can interpret that's probably
he did exactly that. So he called me a hacker, a stream sniper. Later on, when we come back tomorrow, we'll watch the reaction video of Elo. But yeah, he called me a hacker, a stream sniper. And then after that, I went to his stream, right? Because I was like, let me see what he's up to. And I said, hey, you're calling me all these names and stuff. You're calling me, a streamer, a sniper. How about we play again? We do another one. And yeah, he made a mom joke and then said go back to Italy. He told me go back to Greece or Italy or wherever the hell you came from and get out of my channel, and he banned me. Yeah, he's like go back to Greece or Italy, wherever the hell you came from, something like that. It's like, oh man. He said he said he banged my mom or something like that. That's what I got when I was trying to say, hey, 1v1 again, rematch. And he said he banged my mom, and he said go back to Italy. Oh, and Greece. Gotta love that guy. Very, very interesting character. But yeah, we showed him. We psychologically tore him apart. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the episodes. We'll do some more episodes as we go. Just we'll do up maybe a few tomorrow. So if you guys like them, I'm gonna take a little break, try to get some food, relax, and I'll come back maybe later on tonight. This one, this versus Salt players. Yeah, had him fuming. I had him fuming, and yeah, Mr. Holland with 420. Thank you so much for the 4 months. He says no one will watch your stream. That's exactly what he said. That's what Velo said in that game. He's like nobody will watch your stream when I put out my link, my Twitch link. Nobody will watch your stream. Oh, he was fuming. He didn't like it. Yep. But alright, guys. Much love, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. Really enjoyed. Thanks for the stream. Ain't no problem, Soul Reaper. We got 300 episodes, so we got tomorrow. We'll do another set of games. We got 300. We got a lot of episodes to get through. But I'm glad you guys are liking them, and we'll do some more Florencio Files soon, and I'll send some more new Florencio Files episodes to Pig. Keep it going. So, cheers. We need 1 million episodes. Exactly, Shadow.